right, so Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, that's who this reading is for. Safe, prepare to protect yourself. Spirit guides, guardian angels, Archangel Michael, ancestors, all higher beings of white light that come to give me protection and provision. I ask that you please help me to see what I need to see in regards to my air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Removing all emotions unless necessary. Removing all projections unless I am teaching a lesson. Okay, guys, so channeled messages. I'm hearing rage bait. So somebody rage baiting you, or you guys are rage baiting somebody. Whether this is for like financial gain in videos or actually in person, somebody's trying to rev up altercation with you or trying to just like get into it. I feel like you don't really care individually. Libra, I want to say you need to work on your awareness, okay? Utilizing your intuition. Stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. Stop always, I don't know. I don't want to call you ever a people pleaser, but because you are the scale, you tend to be a little too balanced with people, and they really need you to rev up on your defense when it comes to yourself energetically, okay? Aquarius. What am I feeling for my Aqua? Aqua, I feel like you really need some isolation right now. Maybe you need to like take some time to yourself, withdraw your energy from people. I feel like there's a lot of people in your energy and it's giving you like anxiety or making you slightly hypersensitive, which is not really your thing. But I feel like you're very powerful when it comes to independence or like rolling by yourself, knowing how to do things alone. And you've had a lot of people in your energy. Maybe something is shifted about your life or your situation that is causing you to give people more access to you, or has got people just around you. But right now, you know, isolation and hermiting doesn't mean like you're doing it 24/7. Just like when you're in your space, allow yourself to be in your space, Aquarius. All right. Gemini. Jimmy, my Jimmy. That mouth is getting you in trouble right now. I swear to God it is. But you're very happy right now, Gemini. I feel like you're doing a lot of expressive things, creative things, leisurely things, getting outside, doing activities, maybe hanging out with friends. You guys are so good for planning events and putting shit together. I just feel like, you know, your attitude might not be the best right now, Gemini. So you need to work on balancing that, or, you know, stay within that self-care, leisurely place that you are. You too do not have to share your space with people right now, okay? Give me cards for my Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. All right, you guys got patiently what you want and you get what you need. So some of you guys could be waiting on something. Like I said, this reading is it's labeled like there's a secret or something's being revealed, but I feel like you're finally getting what you need in a situation, and I do feel like this is financial gain or something monetary, something that is tangible. That's going to take your life to the next level. It's what you need. You've been waiting on it for a while patiently, okay? I feel like this is finally coming into you. These are karma cards, so it's owed to you. A well-deserved reward is coming your way, Libra, Gemini, and Aqua. Your belief and your value and your resources, okay? The things that you believe in, the things that you're able to alchemize in the physical right now are because of your mental capacity to actually be in that space. You know, like Delulu is the Salulu. You feel it before it gets there. Praising in advance. They say this in many different ways, but air signs, because you rule the mental, when it comes to like mental alchemy, you're top tier. Like literally, you can think a thing and feel it instantly. It doesn't take much work for you guys. It's just that you guys don't use this manifestation gift the way you guys should use it. So they just want you to be very, very clear about what you want. There are resources available to you, and there's a shift coming in regards to your abundance or things that are tangible. Air signs, there will not be anxiety or trouble about. So I feel like if you are worried about a situation that's coming up, you can relax. Any anxiety that you're causing right now is exactly that. Anxiety that you are causing right now. Nothing is going to change about the situation and cause you to get thrown into a panic. Spirit's not going to allow that, okay? Scorpios are very significant, but also the death and the rebirth. A life-changing situation. Pole vault you into a different direction. Also, this is pulling out the South Node. Whoever you were in your past life is having a big effect on your right now opportunities. Remember, reconsider, and now is not the time. Maybe you were thinking about acting on something, or you were thinking about dipping back into some old behavior, some stuff you used to do, or a way that you used to handle things. Spirit doesn't want you to do that right now. Also, hold on to what you have. Protect what you have, cherish what you already have, or something like that. Not that you're about to lose anything, but I feel like somebody has you focused on the wrong stuff. Somebody has you focused on things that you've lost, or ways you could have did things differently, or ways you could have had conversations differently. And that's not what most high or the universe is wanting you to do. They're wanting you to remember and maybe reconsider some things. Maybe like think about trying that again. Think about going towards that offer again. Think about doing that business again, tapping back into something again. They want you to reconsider and not abandon things because they don't work the first time. Whether this is relationships, jobs, situations, you abandon stuff as soon as you get sight of it not working. They don't want you doing that, okay? Hi guys, how you doing? You guys could hit those stars for me. I would appreciate it. All right, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. I'm going to pull you some oracles. First oracle you're pulling is past life healing. Again, with this past life south node and the death and rebirth of Scorpio, you're learning some tough lessons. Not just from this lifetime, but some shit that you did in your past life, okay? Also, very, very fiery, but cold fire. I see passive aggression when I see this. Maybe passive aggression is your out right now. Like, you know you could do a lot more, but you're not doing too much. As far as your communication with people, you're really focused on healing. Yeah, you got the sacred medicine, but somebody is trying to provoke you. They're trying to get you to be retaliative. Maybe they're texting your phone, sending like, I don't know. When I said in the beginning, rage baiting, somebody is trying to trigger you in a rageful way just to get a response. You're not having it though. I feel like you're cold as ice. And very passive aggressive when you choose to respond to people. You're not doing too much yet. This is top tier balance. You've learned how to balance your emotions. People do not have the ability to make you so reactive anymore. This is self-mastery, air signs, and I'm proud of you because your mouths are smart and your mind is running 1,000 miles a minute, which means when you start getting smart with people or laying people out, you could be well ahead of the conversation, making you wrong or perfectly right. One of the other, but now you're choosing to slow down before you react. Somebody's not as reactive anymore. They can't talk shit about you anymore because you've balanced yourself. You're not impulsive. You don't care that much. I feel like somebody's really relinquished control and chosen not to care anymore in a situation. It is what it is. Hi, Libra. It is what it is. Say what they want. You're not participating. This is the end of a cycle. An end of a very reactive cycle. Like, where people just could have you on edge. They knew the things that can make you trigger. You're just literally not even budging. That's what's effing them up. Just chill. Chillax, air signs. Y'all could be smooth. If you didn't let your mind take you to like crazy ass places. You're pulling have some balls. You're pulling shapeshifter. Yeah, this is your adaptability. Your ability to adapt to your environments. Your ability to put on a different character. People would call this fake. I call this top tier adaptability. But air signs, again, have the ability to do this type of stuff. You don't have to sit in people's shit. You can present whatever you want to present. Stop thinking that authenticity is for other people. Authenticity is for yourself, baby. If you want to dress it up to keep them from being in your business or knowing what's going on, because people do not mind their business. Yeah, you are protected. Try again. They're constantly trying that, or trying to get into your energy, trying to figure out what's going on. It's not a thing. Keep shape-shifting on their ass, air signs. Don't let nobody tell you that shape-shifting is fake. It is your protection. Yeah, spell work. Because somebody is heavily manipulative. It could be you too, but somebody is trying to like manipulate your energy through narcissistic behaviors or emotional manipulation. They know that you care, or they know that once you start to care, you go full throttle. Yeah, a gift is coming to you. They also see something coming into you. Ancestors been praying. Yeah, a gift. Like I said, there is a shift coming in the near future, and somebody can sense this psychically around you, and you might not know about the intuitive friends that you have, or the people that monitor your spirit monitors, somebody that's watching the shit coming into you. Expose them. Once you do get knowledge of this person, be direct about it, call it out, make it clear. I mean, somebody's just playing it too close, but it's like Keep your enemies closer, keep your enemies close and your friends closer, or something like that. Somebody close to you is not necessarily who you think they are. Can they harm you? Hell no. It's clearly some type of weird infatuation that they have with you. They just want to sit in your energy. Yeah, light a candle is what I'm telling you to do. You might not even have to need to have a conversation with this person. Light a candle, dispel the energy, go on about your business. People are weird, yada yada yada, the usual. And if this doesn't look like spell work in that way, this could be somebody that's overly obsessed with you, always asking you questions, wondering what you're doing, trying to change your mind about decisions that you've already made, constantly pushing issues. It feels like pressure right in your back. This is how you're going to feel this person, or be able to describe them energetically. If you encounter this energy, walk the other way, okay? You're pulling Princess, which is a royal disposition, and man, somebody that can't believe something. Some shit is diabolical. Something that your friends, or the friend or family, whatever, whoever this person is, whatever action they do decide to take, that shit is so diabolical. It's not even something that you can ignore. It's just like really disgust, disdain. This has probably already happened. Beauty is her name. Clarifying that is telepathic communication. I really do feel like this is your ancestors reassuring you that you are who you are. Whether people choose to I hear be down with you, or have your back, or, you know, stand up for you, or withstand the fire, or whether they do that or not, you need to know that you are beautifully created. Telepathic communication is your ancestors constantly reminding you that you are protected. Also, somebody's dad is coming up. So you can have a dad in the physical or a dad in the other realm. They want you to know that they're never leaving you. They're always present. They're always present and ready to rectify situations. You got the Wendy syndrome, which is pointing to a lot of confusion in the situation. And then you got mama's boy. Could be dealing with a mama's boy, or you could be dealing with a Virgo or somebody with Virgo highly aspected that is pretending to be confused. Ask your guides when it comes to like situations where you're in the unknown. Wendy syndrome means you have lingering energies and you don't know exactly what they're up to, but you can feel something is off. You need to simply ask for some type of guidance. Some of you guys don't take that serious, but as soon as you ask, it will be revealed. Don't be afraid to love with an open heart and focus on work. If there is any BS going on right now, you really need to be focusing on your stability, work, and doing something lucrative for yourself. All of the distractions are nothing but that. Distractions, okay? All right. Let me pull you chakra card. And then I'll pull each of you guys an individual mantra. I want to say mantra card. What chakra do my air signs need to work on right now? Libra, Gemini, and Aqua. Guys, make sure you hit those stars, share the live, tap the screen. Hit that follow button. Thank you. You're pulling your personal power, okay? It says, I choose to be myself and express my truth. I have a positive influence on the people and the situation around me. I allow my integrity and confidence to shine, which instills more confidence and belief in myself that encourages others to have natural confidence in me, okay? Standing on shit for yourself, regardless of how people feel about it, regardless of if they support you, regardless of if they believe on you, you need to stand on something for yourself. It says that I choose to see the truth in myself, and you are expressing when you talk about yourself from a positive place, no matter what situations or what people are doing around you. It says you allow your integrity to shine, meaning you know who you are. You know if you have pure intent. You're not moving funny. You don't need to prove yourself to anybody. So having overstimulating conversations in your air sign mind about how you were right about this and defending yourself and shit like that, don't get caught up in that whirlwind, air signs. And y'all will do it because you guys really rule thought and intellect. So you're going to mentally dissect things and then address it as you see fit. But spirit is trying to get you to see that everything does not deserve a response and everybody does not deserve your intellect. Sometimes you need to let them sit with themselves and simply walk away. And I want you to walk away because when your mind starts going, it's really hard to get it to stop. And then it goes to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And then you're in a spiral crashing out. The air sign crash out is crazy. I mean, water sign crash out is crazy too. But the air sign crash out is really just really crazy. Okay, you guys rule atmosphere, atmospherical things. Meaning when you shift, the whole atmosphere shifts. You have the ability to affect a situation, not just yourself. So, Spirit really needs you to pull back, ground yourself, worry about yourself, and disregard all the BS that people are trying to feed you to divert you from your path, your mission, your destiny, and most importantly, your peace. Air signs. Okay? All right, Libra, let's get you a mantra. Then Aquarius, then Gemini, and then I'm out of y'all's way. Can I get a mantra for my Libran? Mantra from my Libran. It's okay to be born again and rediscover myself. That's evolution. That's becoming. So Libra, if you've had a tough situation happen recently and you've had to start over, giving like Job, or like you just feel like you've been stripped of your things, and if it's not physical things, just energetically, they want you to know that you've been born again and you're being forced to rediscover yourself. Spirit did not do that by accident. It was on purpose. You need new self-discovery. You need to reorganize and readjust your energies. It says the evolution that is becoming. You are becoming right now, Libra. Not a mistake. Not a mistake. Whatever's going on right now, it's for you to recalibrate yourself. All right, Aquarius, help me see for my Aqua. Aqua, I care for myself and I give myself what I need when I need it. Do not neglect yourself, Aquarius, which I never usually find you guys to do, but you're pulling this card right now, so you could be being a little selfless. Could be somebody new that came into your life that you really love, or you have children, which you're going to remain selfless if you have children, but I don't want you to forget to take care of yourself. So getting to the gym, getting to the spa, eating healthy, making sure your body is feeling good, stretching, doing yoga, all of that stuff that just makes you feel good in your body right now, that's what you need to be doing, okay? Gemini, my problem child. My problem. Jemmy. Let me see what I need to see in regards to my Jemmy. Jemmy, you're pulling all that I need flows to me with ease. You're highly manifestive right now, Gemini. You simply need to speak something and watch it come in. But in the speaking, you also need to really shift your paradigm into the believing. Because I feel like they're bringing this out to you. Because speaking, it ain't shit. You know how to do that. You know how to speak and edify, uplift, and all of that stuff to yourself. But it's the believing part that's causing a block. Or there's a gap that needs to be bridged in regards to your self-belief, okay? So you're really, I feel like you're testing your alchemy, Gemini. You're lighting candles, you're making wishes, you're saying your prayers, and then you're waiting in anticipation. Get down. Down, Prince. Get down. My cat does not listen to me at all. Like, at all. Oh, I feel like that plays a lot into the Gemini energy too, in some way. But yeah, Gemini, I want you to be free and liberated right now. I usually don't tell y'all to talk y'all stuff, but right now I need y'all to talk y'all stuff. Your mouth is your protection, and right now you're focusing on like taking care of yourself, living slowly, bringing peace into your life. So if they come around you and they're knocking that off, by all means, shapeshift on that ass. Not stopping you, Gemini. Okay. All right, Gemini, Libra, Aqua, I love you so much. Thank you for listening to your reading. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm going to do probably fire signs next. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries if you guys want to tap in. But I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for watching. Make sure you bang those stars to let FB know that you like these videos. And follow and like and comment down below which sign you are. Yeah, are you the Libra, the Gemini, or the Aqua? Which one? Okay. I love you. Bye, guys.